Alright. Okay. Just got a couple fights that I want to do because there's effectively 2 encounters. I have my 120 and then I have my Mega Beedrill. Hello, Jax. Get all the items here. I need the map. That's the wrong map. Oh, it's double battle next. Okay. Right. This double battle is like not that simple. It's a little weird because you're always showing kills to the Banette. So it wants to Shadow Sneak Barraskewda. Or I guess you're showing kills once you break its sash. I'm gonna be breaking its sash with Iron Barbs. Where's Barra? Togue, Electrode. No, I'm gonna kill the Banette with Togue, Barbs plus Zing Zap, I believe. Yeah, that's enough. And basically, I'm gonna be baiting Shadow Sneak KO with Zatu to always get Shadow Sneak into Togue, and then have the Barbs, because Sneak is contact, break its Sash. So that first turn, it can't Shadow Sneak Barra, because it sees Shadow Sneak KO on Zatu. I actually need like a fair bit for this. It's kind of odd. Maybe I could have just looked at like beating the Banette first and baiting the Jolteon or something. General rule of thumb I'm gonna have is I'm just gonna level up every Pokemon that I use in these fights. I'm like a little worried that, you know, it would be helpful to have my Zatu like a couple levels under. But I'm just gonna level up everyone that I use. Whoa! Oh, I didn't know you got this. Whoa! Is Electroweb dead? Energy Ball's been genuinely good to have. I don't want to get rid of Energy Ball. Electroweb might die. I'll be able to buy it later. Not that far away. I didn't know you got this. You're actually gonna be a decently fast pivoter too. Not like the fastest, but I think I'm killing Electro Web. I think I still have the TM too, so. Thunder is flex? I don't know what I'd do without Thunder. Oh, I guess at this point it is flex node, yeah, because where's the tutor? Yeah, you. I kind of forgot I got this. I like it only just got that literally yesterday, so I guess I can just kill Thunder whenever I want. That's pretty nice then. I'll be able to get Electro Web back if I really want it. I have the TM and then I'll get to Lily Cove. Theoretically not super far away, so. You don't get an item because you're never really touching the field. I think Togue specifically needs to be itemless. It doesn't really matter. Oh no, it needs magnet. I'm silly. I had the order on this wrong. Also, yeah, Hilo rocks. Mystic Water. Oh yeah, this is Retaliate. It's not that bad. The Bun A1 is the worst part for me. The other guys can just have Citrus. Then I'm gonna pre-burn Conk. Conk is my backup. Yeah, I saw you going through some weird stuff with doubles. I'm gonna go get Ice Punch on my Conk Elder now, because I'm gonna... Oh wait, no. I have to go back there for 105 later anyways, because B is on 105, so that's fine. He's get a Citrus for now. Ice Punch wouldn't be helpful here anyways. Okay, I need to pre-damage a little bit. Need to pre-damage Xatu and then burn Conk. Conk is just backup, but it's only 2 trainers, but it's Ninja Boy Gren and then this double. Let me double check the Xatu Calc. 102 for Shadow Sneak. And then Jolteon's dying before it gets a turn off. And then I get a double KO. Yeah. Chillin'. 2 trainers to Fortree, and then 2 more to my 120 encounter. A slot here doesn't matter. Pivot, no U-turn. And then Liquidation Jolteon. Good. And now Zing Zap will kill Banette, and Close Combat kills Obstagoon. This is Cast Form. I believe it's always going like... I actually can't... Can I just stay in? Oh no, it's got the sash. So it's actually like a little scary. So this slot, it could be Weather Ball. So I go Trode, This slot it could be Thunder, so I go Galv. Galv always lives a crit Thunder. Maybe I just KO'd it. Oh yeah, it's not fast. This is my Galv propaganda though. I need my Galvantula kills to prove it's... I need to get all the bug types very high. My Centiscorch and my Galvantula. Okay. Bera got 2. I was gonna say, don't tell me this died again. Toad got 1. And then Galv got 1. Galv only just passed Masquerade, though. Yeah, if they made Forecast, like, if they altered Forecast so that way it always changed its ability based on what type it becomes afterwards. So you get like Chlorophyll. I guess there isn't really like a... Well, there's like Sand Rush. Slush Rush, Sand Rush, Chlorophyll, Swift Swim. Have it get that ability. And like its stats are awful, but you know, if you get that and then you get Stab Weather Ball off that typing, there's maybe some tech there if you do that. Okay, Ninja Boy Grin, and I'm not going to get soft locked because I know this is where people say you can get soft locked. I'm not using my cast form, so. It's when you like Volt Switch into cast form or something, right? The game like totally breaks and just freezes. Oh, I still need Bera. Donphan. Yeah, you would just reload, so like it's fine, but... And Conk. Have Conk as backup here, otherwise it's a 5-mon. Level everyone up. Oh, I'm not doing Conk for Ditto. I'm doing Donphan and then just walling it with Gyarados. Scale Shot? Surely not. There's no way. You just Icy Wind if you want speed. It's just better. Icy Wind is just better speed control. Unless they're like clear body. Outspeed scores stack on Ditto, yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I factored that in. So the the Turtonator is gonna kill Fortress, and then I might need to pre-damage my Turt a little bit. Actually, I kind of forgot about that because I need to get fast KO from Greninja. So I need to pre-damage Turt down to here, and that doesn't affect the Togue fight later. I can also just put on a Citrus. Yeah, okay. So I just need to pre-damage Turtonator to 150. And then it'll hold a Citrus instead. Oh, just Maxwell. You're right, yeah. I wouldn't be baiting anything else. 177. Okay. My brain does that a lot, right? It's like I mix up what I need for what. It's because I only just thought of it. Because otherwise, yeah, actually, Greninja, like if I'm not showing it a KO roll, it would only be +3 to come in with fast out damage, and Ditto is also +3, I believe. Oh no, but I'm rapid spinning. Am I faster than Ditto after a rapid spin? Oh, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, Ditto would also be +3, so. Unless I did like 2 spins, but that's useless. Okay, so you can have. I can just click overheat, so that way I can hold a berry later. Oops. I mean, it's rapid spinning. Thought it might get a little faster. It's honestly not. It's not the slowest thing in the world. I've seen slower. I guess it's more a testament to I thought Ditto would be slower. Surprised Ditto is that fast. Okay, Amoonguss can hold a citrus. Barraskewda, I didn't like doing this, but I have to use an Aguav here. It's really weird. This Greninja is super tough to beat, so I had to use an Aguav on my Skewda. It could not go off, but... then Gyarados and Donphan are itemless. Conk has a citrus as backup. I guess I could have just removed Rock Slide off Conk for my Ditto, but I think the baiting is kind of weird. I don't know that I get Conk in at the right moment. Yeah, it's a super like it's super easy to get the pinch off as well, right? Because I can guarantee basically like I'm always going to be taking an extra sensory switching in. That's what Amoonguss is for. And then it's Water Shuriken after because it sees that I have CC kill, right? Just barely, by the way. um, so it's like if I get hit by a lot of these, but like one of these crits is only 31 damage. So like the Aguav just makes it safe. Okay, and then I need to pre-damage Turt. And burn Conk again. I love pre-burning slot 6. It's my favorite thing. Or pre-burning slot 1, that one's hype too. Okay. Super tiny chip here, but I do need it. Wait, did I do that Turt calc at 69? Yes, okay. Just making sure. Donphan, Gara. Yeah, Gyarados ends up walling the Donphan afterwards, and with itemless, like, it's fine. And then I always get Zing Zap out of Togue last. And I just have Conk as backup if I need it to help against the Togedemaru, but Turtonator should be able to do it. At least stay in until it's Steel Rollers. Once Steel Roller is gone and Electric Terrain is gone, Conk is able to come in just fine. More save before this. No berries. Spin to kill spikes. And get faster. And break Sash. Or Sturdy. Overheat. This on Surf. And now always extra sensory. Okay. There's Aguav. Okay. Unfortunate that I needed to use it, but I kind of had to. So. Not the worst. Dawn Fan on this. Knock off the red card. Itemless and a Poltergeist. EQ. Now Ditto. I do have to waterfall twice, but it's fine. I can flinch as well. Nice quick claw, man. Back to turds. You make sure I'm not owned here. I'm not. Actually, train is gone. Okay. I start getting flinched like a lot. Then I have to go conk. Otherwise, this is Turtonator's kill. Oh, Turt doesn't kill this without the charcoal. It's not a guarantee. I just go conk now. Ironhead Zing Zap. Burned. Yeah, that's safer. Because I could not kill. Okay. Sorry, Turtonator. You got one early. Big reversal. Awesome. I'm kind of surprised he clicked reversal there. Okay. All I lost there was one Aguav. That's fine. Yeah, Fortree Gaming. Turt got one. Scuda. Don Fan. Stoutland finally got pushed out of the top 10. A rare Gyarados kill. And a not rare Conkeldurr kill. Cool. Still waiting to get B activated, but that's what today is for. Okay. No more terrain. No more rain. I don't need a script for burns anymore. This is awesome. Anyways, Conkeldurr's leading. These fights are so exceedingly simple. It was crazy. I thought I was gonna have to like... I literally, it was like maybe 12 a.m. And I was like, oh man, you know, I gotta make sure I at least get like the 120 fights done so that way I can do that tomorrow and get 120. It literally took like 10 minutes for both these. I mean, it was just finding like the one answer that you have. It's my mag. Oh, it's already there. These were all just like, oh, find the one answer. I think, yeah, no, they're all super easy for me. Both of these are 3-mon fights. This one I can bring like Mach as backup. And like Turtonator. I really don't need to do that though. Mach Black Belt, Magnezone Life Orb, shoutouts. I need to level up my Mag and my Senti. Mag is going to take a lot of passive damage. You guys get Citrus. Like the fact that did I level up my mag in here? I did. Okay. And Senti. Yeah. Conkelder outspeeds the Greedent. Like it's free low. Is there anything to do in here? Got some stuff to sell. I'm worried one of these times I'm going to scroll down to sell an item and I'm going to click Heart Scale. Dragon Scale. Oh, sell Hearts. Wait, how much are they worth? I probably need the money. Wow, there's nothing here other than Prism Scale. I guess Max Potion is nice and they're not that expensive. By some. I don't even know if there's like a gauntlet stretch upcoming. 71 balls, you never know. Oh, you're the Wheezing trade, yeah. That is a theoretical big unlock. Wheezing Galar seems super, super cool. It's just like, you're just playing like a totally different game with that guy. He's the doll shop. Oh yeah, the secret base shop. I don't have to worry about like hitting the Kecleon or anything out here, right? Oh, there it is. I see. I need a pre-burn. I should have done this at the gym. I pre-burn 2 months. Okay. Superpower. Goodbye. Aiden Hatteran. Psychic. Burn. Life Orb. Bonk. Amoongus. Doesn't matter what you click. Flame Body. And Bonk. Yeah. Oh! The effect spore. These fights are just like so piss easy, and I don't. I feel like they should have been a little harder considering they're like the gatekeep to encounter, right? In this split, like feels like they should have been a little harder. Oh, that sucks. Or skirt it off. Okay, yeah, so you can see. But there's no like items in here, it's just the Wheezing trade. Okay. Oh, kills. Bonk. Senti. Mag. Next guy's easy. It's also going to go down in 3 turns. Good to bring out Mamoswine, though. I only need one item here. The other stuff does not need items. It's a Delibird that's the frailest thing on the planet. Getting double resisted. And then Mamoswine just always eats Earthquake and then outspeed Oko's with Icicle Crash. It's your utility. Oh yeah, after the recoil, it'll always see Dual Wing Beat kill. I think Magnezone could have also done this. I wanted it to, but Toge is slightly better. Anyways, Bonk. Delibird. Barbs. Bonk. Earthquake. I guess this guy, like, you need a solid ice type, but this might be harder to get. Anyways. Senti. Toge. Mamo. Mamo is higher than I would have thought it would be. I would not think that Mamoswine would be above like Klotz, or I guess it was just better early as Pylo. Anyways, encounter time. Big 120 grass encounter. The scary one is Altaria. There's really no misses here other than Scary Altaria and Sarina at this point. Sarina just doesn't seem very good. Especially when I have Torterra, because I think it's around the same speed tier, and it's not bulky. All it does is, like, Sarina, if it's the right ability, can do some stuff in double battles. That's really it. So who am I bringing for these? There's an awkward box to bring stuff. Gyarados is good to bring. Just really scared of Altaria, because you have to take a turn to switch, and then you only get like one bulk chance on it. After the Corvin Turtle +4, just 4 bulky guys. Oh, Corv is also a solid bring, unlike Gliscor. Yeah, you're right. Probably not you. These other bulky guys I got. Lucharna. Lucharna's good for Lucha. And maybe Sneasler. And Mienshao to sit on. Amoonguss is generally good as well. Maybe over Muck. Slowbro also. There's no like trapping moves here, I don't think. None of these Mons would stand out as having... Oh wait, Leppa's on you. They can't give Slowbro recover slack off yet because it'd be too broken. Like, there shouldn't be trapping moves here. Everyone's level 55. Acrobatics me first. High jump, kick, fly. Ligar, Gliscor. I was worried something would have, like, infestation. No. Knock off on you, but that's fine. Sneasel. No. No. Oh, would Larvesta or Volcarona maybe have infestation? No. Damn, that's a really limited moveset. U-turn? U-turn doesn't work as long as I outlevel, right? It shouldn't. Also, I have quick balls. Yeah. Alright. The dream would be... What is the dream? It's Sneasel, right? It's always Sneasel. Sneasel's like a run changer. It's why you don't repel Manip here. Volcarona would also be really cool. There's no other trainers here, right? No, okay. There's an Aura Sphere I can go get. And a Max Revive. Okay. Sneasel would be awesome. Can't run in this grass. Come on, man. Okay. Okay. That's still really good. That is still really, really, really good. Holy shit. Okay. Can you... If this guy's limber, can you re-paralyze it? Oh no, it just cures it. Interesting. Okay. Acro, me first, high jump kick, fly. I can't chip this guy. Well, let's just quick ball. It's too fucking easy. It's so easy. What's the odds on that? It's so easy. Oh, it's really high. Hit rate is 100. It's what, like 135 for guarantee? Yeah. Probably pretty favorable that quick ball gets that. Oh, man. What am I naming this guy? It's gotta be like a city in Mexico, right? It could be... no, Cancun doesn't really fit it. Could be Monterey. Mexico City seems too basic. Let's go with Monterey. That could be really fucking good. Where's my... Oh, there we go. Yeah, unburden check. I want to take the Lepa off. I'm like so weird about taking items off before... putting them on away because I'll forget it, and then I'll forget they have an item. Put them in my party, see they have an item on as I plan for a fight. Be like, oh, they have their Twisted Spoon, and it's just a Leppa, and then I kill myself. Oh, gentle is whatever, dude. Oh, 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 that would hurt. Oh, that would hurt. 24 speed, man. One scale king. Yeah, maybe. Oh, shit. No, yeah, Unburden is crazy. Ah, damn. So what do you have right now? A jump kick. Do you have the funny move? Is it Sky Drop? No, Flying Press. Would you ever... I mean, Flying Press seems awesome. Do you scale for Flying Press? Or do you just rock, like, close combat acro? Me First seems like it has tech. Because you can steal someone's, like, knockoff or something. Oh, Encore? Oh, shit, I didn't even see that. That's crazy. CC Acro, Me First maybe as like a flex slot. Get Fire Punch, T Punch, Poison Jab. Otherwise, those are okay. Does it get viable TMs? Aerial Ace? Okay. Fly, if you're looking for some weird tech. Rock Smash. Ooh. Encore Rock Smash. Then finish with like a CC. What's the Galar bird in my... Oh, does he have like a... let me tick that off. Brave Bird Captos. Damn. And you take the... Do you not take the recoil? That'd be crazy. You probably should. That's next split, right? I'll look in here. TNL split. They have Articuno Galar. Unfort. You had the Zapdos one. You had Gapdos. I gotta deal with a freezing glare. Calm Mind. Thing's just super bulky, right? What if you me first double Iron Bash and just fraud flinch the Melmetal down? Thoughts? Do I level this guy up now? I mean, probably. Unless it's like... So, okay, that one thing I haven't actually looked at is... What are the doubles in this gym? It's this, and then... That's it. It's just the one double battle. Okay. Encore double Iron Bash? Oh. Damn, they really gave this guy level 12 Encore. So yeah, I'll do Acro. I'll get CC on it because H-K is pretty bad, in my opinion. Yeah, it makes it a scale investment. Yeah, can you ever even get a Halucha before level 24? Right? That's when it would lose it. I'd assume you would get this mon around like level 30 at the earliest. Okay, let's get this guy CC at the very least, so I have the move there. I just don't like high jump kick. Not a fan. I don't want this guy to be a 2-scale goat, right? Because if you need Encore, like, that's a bit scary. I'm not gonna export yet because everyone's holding a berry. Scripting, exports. Everyone's levels are a little zany, but I just have to be aware of that as I'm calcing in Fortree. And now I've got a Looch. I'll put it down here for now. Okay. One more thing to do today that I had planned, and that's go fight this Beedrill double. It's all the way back on 105. I can't fly yet. Reliably at 400 speed. So how does Unburden work? It's only when you use an item, right? It's not when you're just itemless. But also you can just like, yeah, pre-freeze and then burn something, or like if you need pre-damage for the next mon in, then you pre-damage yourself like below 50, immediately burn citrus back up to where you need. If you're coming in on like an earthquake immunity, right? And then you encore EQ. Something like that. There's multiple ways to do it, but yeah, pre-freeze Aspir. Yeah, that's only if you need pre-damage for the next guy. For your chain to work well. Yeah, I guess they give you a lot of Aspirs. Give you a lot of Petras too. But you take that damage. You take the poison damage, don't you? Or no? Yeah, Aspirs don't seem most important. Okay. So we gotta go on a little trip. All the way across the map. Literally like the opposite side. I need Compelder. I could just build my team for this right here, I suppose. It's only a 4-mon, so I can bring some decent backups. I now have enough mons to fully fill a box. Well, I'm one short, I guess. to fill my party and box. Who are good backups here? It's like a wordier backup, so Galvantula. Muck would be better, I think. And then like a Beedrill Gliscor backup would maybe be Dreadnought or Corv. Corv is a very solid wall here. I don't need to level these guys up. They can just hold Citrus, just in case. I will level up my Greninja and my Executor. No more Rock Slide. I only ever clicked that move like twice. Fury OSD is awesome. Where is the... Never Melt Ice. There it is. Oak needs an Aspir. Speaking of, the freeze. Executor does not need an item. Where are my black glasses? Damn. When was the last time I clicked a dark move? Okay, I need to pre-damage. I need to pre-burn Conk, obviously. I need to pre-damage Executor, who's in slot 3 to 195. 195, burned, nothing else. Then we go on a little trip. Wish I had fly. I need to pull up the 105 map because there's like some roamers on the route. Actually, I think I remember it. There's like, yeah, you, but I can just go around you. And there's a guy that walks back and forth. Right by this rock, yeah. And then there's a guy that walks on, yep, the sand. Okay. Hydrolites. Roamers mean something else. You didn't unlock roamers at this point in the game? We must be on different versions. Okay, never melt ice. With ice punch. Aspir, full HP. No item, 195. Black glasses. Citrus. Okay. So at first, well, I'm still gonna get rid of Auroras. But at first I was looking at killing the Auroras trainer first. Make it a 2v1. But the Wordier is the hardest part of this fight, so I ended up switching to killing the other side. So I Mach Punch Auroras. I'm just gonna fake out Halucha. Halucha's baited into Togue. It does not have kills into Conch Elder, and it never will. It is like 50% to conk. Togue being in the slot that Aurorus is reading will get Gastrodon with slow KO. Your Wi-Fi died. Awesome. Dude, if Burned Conk didn't one-tap Aurorus, but I was trucking, would that even be a punish? Come on, go up there. Is this like a Meteor Beam into Togue? Or a Meteor Beam in... No, it honestly wouldn't even matter if Aurorus got an action off, I don't think. Maybe the Meteor Beam into Conk means I might bait something out of Beedrill later if I got hit. But yeah, it wouldn't do anything. So now I'm just gonna kill the Hawlucha side. Gastrodon is much easier to bait than Aurorus. So I just Spiky Field. Togue is baiting Earth Power and Close Combat. Or High Jump Kick or something. Yeah. All the chip I'm getting doesn't matter on Hawlucha. I just needed to hit once to break the sash. This will get Gastrodon, or not Gastro. This will get Gliscor in. Because it just goes in order. Both opponents on that side outspeed, but don't outdamage Conkeldurr. So I do not one-tap the Gliscor, and if I crit, I do, and my timing is off. So I'm just going to Mach Punch it for the little bit of chip. Let me confirm that that works. Pretty sure I did. Otherwise, I'll just, like, Hammer Arm. Into Gliscor with Ice Punch. This does not kill, so I can't do Mach. I need to do Hammer Arm here. Okay, that's fine. It's totally fine. I'm happy I saw it. I, like, mentally knew that, I think, and I looked at my notes, and I saw Mach Punch there and was confused. Because the Hammer Arm, the speed drop doesn't matter. Okay. And this turn, I'm baiting double ground move into Eggy. Or into Togue, so I go Eggy. No, I'm not steering. I just noticed something that I wrote wrong in my notes, but I knew in my brain was correct and was confused about it. It was just move selection. To make sure I always kill Gliscor in 2 hits. So I got this Spadef drop, that's still fine. This Eggy is such a beast that even with the Spadef drop, I still always bait Ice Beam here, and at this HP, 123. Wow, I almost got min rolled on. I got 1 HP off min roll. So I'm baiting dual Wing Beat and Ice Beam. So now I Ice Punch the Gliscor, and I go back to Togue on those moves. This is why I have Aspir. I eat dual Wing Beat. Oh, actually, no, that's why I could have mocked, is because it's dual Wing Beat into Togue. Because this is taking 25% from this. Okay. It takes all that chip from the dual Wing Beat barbs. So I could have... It made no difference. I guess the The theoretical is, oh, if you don't hammer arm, then you still are like +0 speed, but that doesn't affect this fight at all, so doesn't really matter. Because I think Conk always underspeeds. Yeah, it already undersped Gastro, so. Okay, so normal Beedrill does not see any kills into Conkeldurr yet. And even if it was Mega, it wouldn't. But right now it sees Drill Run into Togedemaru. And now I have Tog back in. Oh, this is with Ice Punch. Never Melt Ice. Burned Guts Ice Punch. Barely kills this Beedrill. Even when it becomes Mega B. And then I just Spiky Shield. I can't fake out because it's two targets. No, the Mega part of this fight is like so chill. Yeah, I Spiky Shield. Literally the wordier is the hardest part about this fight for me. The Gliscor also I can see being very, very hard. Yeah, that sprite looks sick. Oh, I guess I didn't even really need the guaranteed kill because of barbs. Hurricane Pidgeot. But I mean, it's like getting to the setup might have been harder for you. Okay, so at this point, I just click Superpower into Gastro. It's going for Earth Power again. Greninja always takes an Earth Power. Let me level up my Gren in the calc. It always takes an Earth Power crit, and then it can finish. I think Conk always kills here, though. It's a lot of damage. Okay, and now it's Wordier last, and I have Greninja in. Greninja doesn't actually kill, but with Mach Punch it does. I do 88, and then -1 Conk, even when unburned is 16, so I'm fine. Oh, well, I guess I'm -2, but I'm burned. So I do enough. Mach, Dark Pulse. Could have also done like Fling Greninja if I really wanted to, I guess. So yeah, it ended up being a what? A Conk kills 5 fight. So up this guy to 22. Oh yeah. I'll give Greninja the 1 kill it got. Literally a Conk kills 5 out of 6 moment. That's so dumb. You just go around. Yeah, you can. Don't even need to touch the sand. Cool. Yeah, just time to get back. Like Hurricane 7 times. I mean, this one was like Conk was brain dead, but the baiting on the side was like a little tough. I guess Togue made it really easy, but like finding the way to get Togue out and then back in on the right moves was a little difficult. 'Cause I was looking at like Gyarados and stuff beforehand. Right. Oh, it's double ground move. You got to switch a flyer in, but then the baiting after is really bad. Any flyer can like usually bait some range of Rock Slide, Dual Wing Beat, so it had to be a mon that can take the ground moves. Oh, I can go all the way to Fortree. I do not have any plans in the gym. I looked very briefly at the first trainer, and it looks fucking hard. It looks really hard. Anyways, time to give this guy the item he freaking deserves. My first mega of the run. Yeah, I haven't actually looked at Winona, but Jax has said that he makes it mostly trivial. So I'm excited to get there. I would like a chill gym. Been a bit. It's been since like God, Roxanne, I think. I've had a chill gym. Because Watson was really tough with how I had to deal with the Zera Aura and the Lantern. And I had to steer in that fight. Because the pre-prep ended up being wrong by like turn 1. Norman just sucked. Flannery actually was very chill if you just ignored the art, like the accepted RNG. Yeah, this is Torterra. This is mostly the box. Make a B now. What, 7 deaths or 6 deaths? Did I update the thing? It's 7, yeah. Ape Gang. Ape is just a different game, man. It really is. And then Penguin is just like playing on hard mode. I'll do this. So yeah, 7 deaths so far for like what's missing from the box. And only one of those was accidental, which I'm pretty happy with. Well, the Eldegoss was kind of accidental. It ended up being a necessary sack because of I guess, an accident. Yeah. I'm still so mad about the Eldegoss thing, but dude, there's no way it would be able to take hits at this point in the game and speed control like it was before. It just can't do that anymore. And you don't have the slots for it anymore at this point. You need every slot you can. I feel like the slot control is really, really tough. Maybe it would have been okay against Blastoise, though. I'm curious if I pulled out like the Mega Blastoise on Shelly. Because it had Leaf Storm. It probably didn't do anywhere near enough. Unless you had like Grass Gem. I don't know if you have that at this point. You do. Yeah, maybe Grass Gem Eldegoss would have eaten a surf, pushed Blastoise under it, and then fired off a Grass Tram Leaf Storm. Because I ended up having to blow up Skuntank on that Blastoise. Yeah, I know Grass Gem is valuable, so. Oh, you unlocked the Hurricane tutor. I didn't realize that. I guess that's good. There was a moment where I kind of wanted Hurricane on my Kingdra in Bridge Rival, because if I had Hurricane, I think it would have been able to kill the Ludicolo. After killing Salamence, Dubious Disc, and Prism Scale. Let's see. Why did they hold off on Dawnstone for so long? Okay. Like, I have other Mega Pokemon, but they just can't. I can't get the stone for a really long time. Amarupt in Magma Hideout. Garchomp in Safari Zone. That's not too far away, I guess. Gyarados is like literally end of game. Slowbro is literally end of game. Maybe you don't get any of these items for a while. Any TMs? Oh, I got Aura Sphere. They're all like Mount Pyre items or hideout items. Yeah. And I don't think there's any more candies or scales I can get. End of the Northwest Corridor. I think I looked at that. That's. Yeah. Isn't that. Oh, right here is the heart scale. Okay. Yeah, post Winona. Yeah, I guess those hideouts you really need like everything you can throw at them, so that's good. Did I click? I didn't click these guys. Yeah, this guy looks really, really, really tough. um, I don't think this one looks that bad. The rain fight, maybe Scizor and Rain is a little annoying, but at the same time, like Togedemaru walls this Scizor, and so does Magnet Zone. The Decidueye seems really annoying, actually. How do you kill that? Maybe Halucha has to come out for that. Golduck, Giga Demon, Swift Swim, Psychic Gem, Side Shock, Ice Beam, Rain Boosted Surf, single target. Ugh. Oh, this is the Dancer fight. Blah. I feel like for this fight, you just bait the Oricorio side and then kill Rabombi Venomoth. And then 2v1 the birds. Because Rabombi seems hard to bait, especially because one of the ones you want to bait it with is a spread move. B Smurfs. Oh god, yeah. B probably does. Life Orb Clef. I'm hoping that B is able to smurf that. Otherwise, I don't really have a great I don't have anything great into it. What are you? Keeper Darius. Single target. Mega B, let's make you level 69, because that's where you're gonna end up at. Okay, yeah, thankfully B-Drill owns that. Oh, maybe B-Drill... Oh, no, Ghost resist poison, yeah. But it can get in, and then, like, fast U-turn. What is Starfberry? Oh. I guess that's not great. His U-turn is just weaker than Leech Life. You could get it in Starfberry range. Alright, what am I looking at with this Masquerade? Like, I'll look, but I would not fully plan on getting many fights done today, if any. The problem with this is Sticky Web, and it's hard to commit. Ah, the late Porygon too is so annoying. That's really tough. Oh, I do have my notes. Kind of forgot. This is all I have. Not much. So, I mean, you can only block webs. The thing is, like, so what I'm worried about is if webs ever go up, how do I ever get rid of them? Turtonator can't clear them on Gyarados. Could D-Dance or you just get owned. Turtonator can't clear them on a Rotom-Mow unless I burn its White Herb and then get a Leaf Storm. And even then, I could get T-Waved and I can't pre-status for like Toxic or Poison. Can't really clear them on P2, and Donphan would have an even worse time of this. And you can't really clear them on Togue. So, like, you kinda... And Donphan would be worse in, like, all those aspects. Maybe Torkoal would be better. And Torkoal's still level 40. No, it's worse. Yeah, Torkoal is just also not very good. I guess the one thing... The lone thing that Torkoal, or that you have going against Mask is, as long as you're not giving it a kill, in general, it's guaranteed Sticky Web, right? Compared to like Spikes where you have that 2% that you still have to be aware of. One idea that I had was just I might just be tanking the webs. If I tank the webs, that makes stuff like Gyarados way harder. How am I beating this walking Gyarados? Beedrill doesn't die to Mask, but it baits like Hydro Pump. Oh, this is normal B that I keep clicking on. B could... Well, but if I poison it, then I break... Or I kill through Sash, so I can't get my U-turn out. I could Drill Peck it, I suppose. But also, I don't even have U-turn yet, and I'm undecided on what I would get rid of between Drill Run and Drill Peck. I don't think I want to touch that until I really need it. Selections with normal B, yeah. Yeah, it would just be always sticky web. I mean, you could just... Oh, but you're getting intimmed. I forgot about that. This is why I wanted... So I wanted to theoretically lead with Electrode. But... So that way you can Volt Switch. Did I do Galvantula now that it has Volt Switch? Galvantula actually just seems like an okay lead, because I can scare off a lot of Mons. If I just put on, like, Wise Glasses or something. Rotom-Mow won't see out damage. Right, so you could do something with Wise Glasses where you would always be letting webs up. That's the only bad thing. I wonder if with Magnet... Okay, so with Magnet you can do Bug Buzz plus Volt Switch. Kill Masquerain, get to the Mon you want, and then bait what you want. That's alright. Because Electrode cannot do that because it dies to Bug Buzz. You could also just turn one Volt Switch, and then as long as your next Mon either has priority or outspeeds Masquerain, you get in before the webs go down, and then... Ooh, excuse me. You get in before webs go down, and then you kill Masquerain, and then you bait what you want. So, what would Galvantula bait, I guess, is the question. It needs... So in order to ever get... a... like, you could Thunder, but then what if you Para and then webs aren't down, and then your baiting is weird because you rely on webs being down? Huh. Because ideally... So what if I had... I guess... Okay, so I was just looking at what does Galvantula bait? So if I wanted Galvantula to bait something, I could... It could be +1 to come in on Rotom-Mow. Porygon would have slow out damage. You could Volt Switch. You also... Galvantula does a good job of getting a physical attack boost on Porygon 2. Gyarados is also just +1, but I could also put a boosting item. Oh, well, that is a boosting item. To scare it off more. And then Togekiss has slow out damage. Or Togekiss has slow Oko. So I could get Togekiss second, and if I pre-damage, I could always get Flamethrower. That's not bad. And that's with Magnet. Yeah, I wouldn't be showing Oko to it. But I could pre-damage for Flamethrower to guarantee that move. That's not a bad move to guarantee. The only bad thing is you can't really get B in on it. You'd want to get in on Aura Sphere. So do I have another Mon that, off of a Volt Switch, can come in, be full HP, or be any HP I really want, and bait exactly Togekiss Aura Sphere over anything else? It basically has to be faster than... well, it doesn't have to be faster than Rotom. But I can't show other stuff kills. The only way to do that is with, like, Dark type? Oh, maybe Magnezone? No, Magnezone still gets Flamethrower. Right, it's gotta be Dreadnought, but Dreadnought will always get Rotom Leaf Storm, so that doesn't work. Mammo with Thick Fat still gets Leaf Storm. Mimo gets a couple things before Togekiss. Maybe I just have a Flamethrower pivot? Or maybe something else just beats Tog. Bold idea. I could also just put on Life Orb and scare off Togekiss. So what happens if I put on Life Orb? I scare off Rotom Mo, because I have Fast Oko on it. Porygon would be... and I'd be at 80%. Porygon would have slow out damage. I scare off Gyarados, I scare off Tog. So it would always be Porygon Tri-Attack, and I could Volt Switch out. That's 70% taken on my Galvantula. I think I can do that with a different item. Can I, though? Because I had Magnet on before. Okay, how does Halucha look against this guy? Not great. Eviolite is rough. Maybe I Volt Switch the Porygon to go Magnezone and Metal Sound and then T-Bolt, but you need Lum, and even with Metal Sound you don't KO. I need to Toxic Stall this guy. I only have one Pokemon with Toxic left. And it gets owned. What is Slowbro fare? Not great. Muck can get knockoff. I probably am just gonna have to like have some big commitment on P2 and then have Galvantula get chains at the end somehow. But it doesn't even kill. Doesn't even guarantee kills on. Getting -1, that's fine. So yeah, you gotta knock this guy off. I think the last P2 I fought, I also had to knock it off. They're just so bulky. Don't get hit crazy hard, but... So what if I... So Rotomo... What if I just went straight to Muck? What happens then? They don't calc explosion in their damage. Rotomo is just +1 to come in. Oh, let me level up. If I level up, actually, then Porygon 2 is only +1 to come in. And I want it to have fast out damage. So I actually don't want to level up here. If possible. It just barely gets out damage on me. Then... Gyarados also gets fast out damage. I wouldn't be hurt at all. It's not fast Oko. So the only thing I don't know is the explosion baiting, or like explosion. It baits in the calc, but like before the defense drop, right? I don't know how that works. I know there's something with like your explosion baiting, but I don't know exactly what it is. Because if explosion here, I'm worried it scares off the P2. I'm worried it doesn't see out damage. I'm looking at the bug reports and curious about that new thing. Oh, I see. Interesting. I never even thought about the beast boost when I was just doing, I didn't really have to. It's kind of odd. Maybe it just doesn't actually do that. I don't know that I can do this fight right now, mentally. At least not on stream. I definitely struggle to calc on stream. I think there's an idea here with Galvantula, but what I bait after is a little iffy. I mean, if I'm getting Flamethrower Togue, where would I want to even go? So I only have 5 more slots. I need them to all be useful, and I probably need multiple slots for Porygon. Do I have a Mon that can eat a water move and then bait Aura Sphere? Dreadnought would be that. So maybe I can look at Dreadnought and then Beedrill? Get Beedrill in on Aura Sphere for 10%. And then Mega. Poison Jab KO. Scares off Rotom. And then you could you would just get... Oh, actually, you would get Gyarados next. You'd want to U-turn out of there for 25%. Or even less because you're intimed. Yeah, 18%. But you could guarantee water. Can you? Can't guarantee it though, because if Aura Sphere crits, then it's random move. I guess it can't D-dance on you. Which is... Wait, why can't it D-dance on you? It's very odd to me that it can't D-dance. I guess it still doesn't outspeed. Is that why? It'll only D-dance if it outspeeds afterwards. But on Waterfall Earthquake, you can't go back to Galv. And with the walk-in, it's very difficult to beat this Gyarados, unless you're Volt switching out of it. Or you're using Magnezone, who underspeeds. That's the only guy who can hit hard enough. Barely got my one rock type. Maybe T-Punch Conk can push through. Let's see that. Thunder Punch. No, not even close. Wow. Well, it wouldn't get intimed, but yeah, no, not happening. Not even with Life Orb, I imagine. Oh, wow. Holy. With Life Orb it would. And if you're getting Chip on it prior, you gotta take 2 moves, though. It's one problem. But with Burn and Life Orb, you can't take 2 moves. Magnet, you kind of need to rely on some kind of chip on it prior. Like a Barbs or a U-turn or a something. T-Punch Conk might work in there. Oh, but I can't pre-burn. Oh. You need Flame Orb. Oh. That can maybe still work depending on the pivot move you do to get Conk in. But It still wouldn't be able to D-dance because it'll be tripped and then you're showing it to KO. Okay, T-Punch Conk might be my way through Gara. I would love if I could, like... So another option on P2 is to speed drop it for Conkeldurr. They speed tie? Oh, that's so sad. Never mind. Basically has to be Muck knockoff. I do have, like, some general walls, which is nice, or like some really big hard hitters. It's just hard to get them in. Actually, Beedrill is really good at getting in on Rotom as long as you're not baiting T-Wave. Interesting. But also have to think about webs being down this entire time, right? And how that affects speed. Like, anytime Beedrill comes in, it's probably at -1. So it doesn't outspeed the Togekiss. It does outspeed Gyarados. But it doesn't outspeed Rotom. So maybe I really do need to push webs off somehow. Wonder if I can... Can I encore webs? Oh, shit. Wait, I can just encore webs. Or encore it into, like, Bug Buzz. Wait, no, there's no way to encore it into Stun Spore, is there? There's no way to guarantee Stun Spore. Especially not on first turn. Seen as a useless move. Yeah. So then I'll just switch out. So I need to encore it into Bug Buzz turn 1. Also, if if the whole goal is to stop webs, then that doesn't work, right? So I need to use something that baits Bug Buzz KO. But it has to be fast Bug Buzz KO. So, like, that could be Masquerain on Executor. You would like it to be a Mon that could be full HP to be usable later. Eggy is a good pivot, though. It absolutely walls Rotom, so I wouldn't mind re-damaging it here still. It literally just hard walls Rotom without even trying. And then you just, like, Dragon Hammer Draco Meteor, right? Have a Cherry, I suppose. And you have Harvest. You can keep getting your Cherry back, defending. So Executor lead into Halucha. Level Lucha. You eat the Bug Buzz, and then you encore it, and then you Acrobatics twice. Wait, what if you me firsted Sticky Webs? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Oh, is it only damaging moves? This move must be a damaging move. Ah. Damn. What the hell is Comeuppance? Dude, they make moves I've never heard of. What the heck is this? A damage-dealing Dark-type move in Gen 9. Returns one... It's just Metal Burst. Yeah, it's Dark-type Metal Burst. Does not have decreased priority. Poor Pokemon get it. Dude, they just be making moves out of anything nowadays. Okay, so me first does not work. But yeah, you can just do you can do that. Get Bug Buzz. I guess like hold a citrus or something if you really care, but you already outspeed everything. If you're holding a citrus, then your acro's weaker. You can't guarantee that you get it off. Unless you like always put yourself so that way 2 Bug Buzzes activates your citrus. So then you have higher health. But you'd rather just be at full health and have no berry anyways. So that completely blocks webs. At the expense of 2 slots and like 20% of your health. Nothing outspeeds you, so it's only things that will see slow KO. So like Rotom Mow will see Discharge KO. Is there a world where my Spadef gets too low? Not really. Because regardless, I'm just going Executor on this guy. You do have to take a discharge on entry. You just hold a Cherry Berry. I really wish you did like a little tiny bit more damage with the Dragon Hammer. So that way I could guarantee this 2-shot. Like, it's super close. And I can't do like Dragon Fang or something. But this will get Ice Beam Porygon next. Or actually, it'll get Random Move Porygon. That's not very good. Let's make you level 69 so I don't have to keep putting it in. What moves does Electric get? Does it get like Poison Jab? It does get Poison Jab. I don't think that would kill here, but it's curious. Yeah. Yeah. Do I have another Mon that can bait Bug Buzz that could be potentially useful throughout the rest of the fight? Xatu, I'd have to put it under 50%. But it is a U-turn Mon. It's also a Tailwind Mon. I don't know how I ever get Tailwind off in this fight, though. Slowbro can be pretty high HP. Well, I'd want to level it. And Bait Bug Buzz, 65%. But I don't think it's very good elsewhere in the fight. Bad against Rotom, unlike Eggy. Okay against Gyarados. And is like a pretty bad pivot on Togekiss because it can bait Nasty Plot. Unless you gave it Twisted Spoon to bait block. That still wouldn't bait block, because it's not fast, you would KO. Never mind. Yeah, so Slowbro is not very good there. There's like a Mungus who's pretty bad at that. There is Greninja. What do we think about Iron Ball Greninja? It underspeeds everything in the fight, so it's kinda useless. It could be a pivot to bait Aura Sphere for Togekiss. So that way Beedrill can get in. Okay. I guess what I could also be looking at is, do I have a Mon that can eat Discharge and then just bait Leaf Storm HP Ground to get Beedrill in, right? Because now I don't have to worry about webs, so I could just do, like, Dreadnought. I can just have Oh no, Dreadnought can't eat Discharge. Never mind. My bad. Seismitoad can. Where's my frog? There he is. Dude, shout out to that plan I had where I was gonna scale Seismitoad special defense. God, that line was so sick. I'm so sad I didn't do that one. Oh, that would have been so awesome. Such a waste of a scale. But I ended up finding, what, Executor instead? On Bridge Rival. With the Roat Berry. I still think the Seismitoad scale would have been way funnier. Okay, Seismitoad can always eat Discharge or T-Wave and then bait Leaf Storm after. That's pretty good. One thing that Seismitoad struggles with is, compared to Dreadnought, is baiting Aura Sphere. It's actually horrible against Togekiss later. Oh man, that sucks. Because I'm thinking, like, you know, I'm gonna get Beedrill in here. That's cool and all. Beedrill gets in on a Leaf Storm, great. Outspeeds because no webs are up. I guess it takes this damage. That's fine. Well, let's level you up as well. So yeah, you don't take much damage at all. Become Mega B. I could get a U-turn kill here, I suppose, and then prep for the next Mon. Because if I stay in, the other option is a Leech Life to get all my health back. That could be nice. Get health back from the Leaf Storm. Makes crit not matter later. The other option, or like what comes in if I stay as B? It barely has slow out damage on me as P2. That's really tough. Even though I give it an attack boost. Just barely is +3 for P2 to come in. If I choose to not heal, I can get Gyarados in. That could be advantageous, because I could give it slow KO over Togekiss. If I heal... Oh wait, no, I scare off Togekiss. Okay, so if I choose to specifically not heal on Leech Life, then I can get Gyarados with slow KO. It'll intim me. And then this is where I probably go ahead and scale the U-turn. So it's like, what do I get rid of between... I'm I feel like I prefer drill run to keep. Because Peck is hitting what? It's hitting bugs, it's hitting grass, which I already hit. I guess it's hitting fighters. That is really nice. That I'm otherwise super resistant by. But ground hits fire, rock, steel. So it's like, what do I value more? The triple coverage of that, or the fact that I could hit fighting types? I think with the acquisition of Halucha, I probably drop Drill Peck. I mean, Drill Run also hits fire for me, right? But I guess fire is a type that I'm neutral. Like, Poison Jab would just be better, right? Than super effective. His adaptability is so broken. It's the idea. So it's really, yeah, it's really only the resist that you care about. I think I keep Drill Run. Because I have Halucha now, I have an actual offensive flying type. If I didn't have Halucha, I probably would keep Drill Peck, since I have so many ground types. I think I dropped Drill Peck. This is just like B-Drill tax, I guess. Like, it kind of needs this, no matter what. So, worthwhile scale. Can I guarantee Waterfall or Earthquake? Honestly, it doesn't matter what I bait. If I'm going Conk, they're both fine. Obviously, Waterfall is a little worse. But if I need to hold Flame Orb, I just need to guarantee not T-Wave. I would put T-Punch on. And then hold Flame Orb. Finally getting the Flame Orb payoff. So that does 78. So I need to do 22. U-turn does not do 22 from what I saw. Oh, just 27. Oh wait, no, that's without Intim. Yeah, 18. Okay. Intim owns. So that is not enough damage. So then what if I... So instead of Conk, what could I go? It's really just Togue or Electrode. Electrode doesn't hit hard enough, but it does take the attack. Togue, if it's Earthquake, which I can't really control, cannot take the attack. I guess what Togue can do is... Or Electrode. Can take the attack and then, like, Magnet... Volt Switch, and then go back to B-Drill, and then B-Drill can hit unintimidated. Then you just kind of scare off Togue. Oh no, you can't get in. I thought it would take less from EQ. No, you can't get back in. Never mind. But you could get Halucha in. Why does Halucha do no damage to Gyarados? That looks like so little. I think that's enough though, right? Because It's like 30. Oh wait, no, it's not. Never mind. It just looks like no damage. It's kind of weird. Just clicks poison dead 3 times. Let's take a look at Winona. I have not looked at what she has at all. Shaman, Altaria, and Straptor? I guess, would you? Oh, not Staraptor. That speeds you too. I don't one-tap the Volcarona. Alucha? Yeah, Scarf is fine. Future Sight setup? Oh, maybe for Lucha. Yeah. Not against Volcarona, but interesting. Might Beatrill underspeed Shaman because I'm 0 speed. That's tough. Maybe I don't smurf this fight. I mean, Beatrill's good against. I don't even KO Altaria without an item. No, I don't KO Altaria. I just straight up don't kill it with 25 attack, by the way. It doesn't seem like... I mean, do people just always fucking, like, double scale their Beedrills to make them good or something? I guess if you got it way earlier, then I can see that. Yeah, no, this doesn't even kill. Unless you candy. But I don't have a candy. I don't want to sink 3 scales into this. That's so tough. I can see this, but at the same time, can't I do Mammo with like Never Melt? Ah, no. Damn. Oh, Lorb. Keep forgetting. Nope. 2 rolls. Wow. 12 attack. That's awesome, dude. I mean, maybe you just have like Electrode kill something before, and then you Volt Switch out. Don't have access to Flip Turn on this guy yet. Why does it say... Oh, hey, why is Rain clicked? Did I... Oh, there was that one Pelipper. That didn't affect any of the calcs I was looking at. Icy Wind? I mean, you gotta eat a Seed Flare, don't you? Can't that flinch? Oh, no. 80% lower target split death by 2. Oh my god. You can't guarantee Seed Flare after that. Because you take 40%. You just die to crit. You'd have to get EP. You take a Seed Flare, your Spadef gets dropped by 2. It can always be Air Slash after, even if it's just a non-crit. So, yeah, that doesn't work. You could get Electrode in somehow, and then Volt Switch, but no, no, that doesn't work. If you got Toge in on Air Slash, you can fake out, but then no, the lefties just recovers it. Can't Candy, yep, yeah. I mean, it's not hard to get Earth Power. Whatever my... Oh, damn. Damn, dude. Why is that so hard hitting? I mean, you only have to take 2, but, like... That's crazy. It feels like so much damage. On a fucking quad resist. Toge takes 40! Yeah, reckless. What do you have? Unburdened Flying Gem. Acro. Just a nuke of a move. Dude, how do I get around that? Because Electro doesn't KO it. Need to just prevent it. Electro don't KO it. Beedrill don't. Swap B in on CC. I see. You just gotta get CC. Yeah. At least outspeed that by 1 point, by the way. I don't know about Attack Invest, but this seems worth. Outspeed Shaman. Unless you somehow have the slots for Mamoswine. But because that's the only other way for Shaman, right? You gotta like, because Gyarados can't speed drop it. Yeah, outspeed a lot of guys. Yeah, I mean this is literally a 127 timid. So being able to outspeed that would be very big. Speed scale seems very worth. The attack scale. Give it EQ. Can't believe they didn't give this thing Perish Song. What the heck? My Toge does outspeed this. Not that that's the best thing in the world, but it's something. Gunk Shot isn't even close to KOing. Oh, it's Dragon Fairy. I thought it just became like Flying Fairy. Well, I knew it was always Fairy. I thought it was Flying Fairy, not Dragon Fairy. Poison Jab would still KO there, yeah. How the hell do you get Beedrill in on Altaria, though? You gotta bait Hyper Voice. It's not hard, it's a fairy move, I guess. Oh, its defensive stats don't change at all, right? I mean, you'd have to make sure you bait Brave Bird with something. So, like, what's the lead? What's the lead to guarantee Brave Bird? That's still useful later in the fight. Electrode? Nope. So it's neutral. Torterra? How is Torterra usable anywhere here? It's not. No, that's cap. Let's get a chain KO. That is true. Yeah, you can try to push off Altaria. Shaman. Is there a world where you bait? No, you'd have to take 2 CCs. That's too much damage on Beedrill. Because you're slower. Let's see. Yeah, you don't outspeed this guy. The scarf. You're saying, like, do you creep 130s? You do. You creep 130 timids. Cutoff is like, I mean, I don't think there's base powers in this range, but the cutoff is 132 base on a plus speed. But also the shaman's a level under you, so maybe it's more like if you're equal level, it's more like 130 timids or the cutoff point. That seems like a very worthwhile scale. Okay. Could Halucha bait? Nope. Man. This like basically has to be like a Cradley or something to bait Brave Bird over Double Edge. Escav can do it. So Escav can bait Brave Bird. But there's no way this Pokemon is usable at all in the rest of the fight. You'd be committing an entire slot just to that. Yeah, it's really bad in the rest of the fight, even as a pivot. It takes like Bug Buzz and baits Fiery Dance, I guess, but that's bad. My Dreadnought baits CC. It might just be a CC bait. It's even Corvus random move. It's neutral CC. Oh, interesting. Full health Executor. Like, how does that make sense? I guess it's just so insanely bulky that the double edge is just that weak. That's crazy. It feels wrong. Yeah, Executor does it. Is Eggy Usable in the rest of the fight, though. Uh, Not really. It baits Hyper Voice for Beedrill to get in. There's also a world where you get Altaria 5th, and then maybe Shaman 6 and chain there. Right now, it's looking like... Looking like Mag is going to take 2 Brave Birds, draw out a T-Bolt. Probably doesn't get its Citrus off. And then always baits Volcarona. Fiery Dance is bad, ain't it? Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's really bad. Why is that bug buzz so strong? Oh my god. I mean, nothing can one-tap Volcarona. The only way you can ever do... there's no way I can use my second row app here. There's just no way. But like, I don't have anything that walls this, do I? Garchomp, kinda. But you're baiting a Fiery Dance right away. Turtonator isn't awful, but it's baits Quiver Dance. Rock Slide Conk would not have made a difference. I might need Shadow Sneak Bascule Legion or Aqua Jet, one of the two. Because right now, so Bascule switches into Fiery Dance. Let's level it up. Maybe it gets away with Shadow Sneak. Probably does. Yeah, it does. So this could be switch into Fiery Dance and then say it gets the boost. You take Psychic. You can have a Citrus. Oh, you just kind of die to crit. Don't you? Yeah. Wow. Okay, that's an option, but not a great one. Gyarados isn't bad. Gyarados just always under speeds. So you can... we'd be putting it in Swarm, so you don't want that. Is there a world where you switch in an Icy Wind twice and then outspeed with Waterfall? KO. Because you basically just have to take a... You have to take a Fiery Dance at +0, so 22%. And then a Psychic, 50%. You at least live the crit. You only did the double crit plus buff. And it could also just Quiver Dance. Oh, if it quivers, your Icy Winds don't do enough. That's really lame. That's super lame. Maybe there's a world where you try to get the drill in, chip it somehow, and then but if it ever quivers, if it quivers at all, and it can always quiver because of the sash, right? The only way to block quiver dance is with fake out or with a row app. Fiery dance is not contact, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna stop for now because I'm just kind of looking at the calc. I have just been doing that for a while. Halucha. I'll make sure I save. Got Halucha and got Mega B. So, good day. We'll stop for now. I probably won't do Winona Gym for a while, I think. At least a couple days. One, to actually calc it out, but two, I'm just gonna be more busy. Anyways, goodbye. Oh, actually, let's see if anyone is, see if anyone's going. Anyone doing Run and Bun right now? Let's go ahead and go to this guy. He's about to do Shelly. Oops. Let's hang out for a bit. Yeah. Goodbye.